What's up, Toshi Army? I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend as much as they can be, all things considered. Now, let's just waste no time and dive right into it. Obviously, Toshi, it didn't quite bottom out the way I thought it would a few days ago when I recorded this video right here. Since then, Toshi has slowly drifted down on the charts the way every single meme coin has. So now we're on CoinGecko.com. This is the meme coin sector, only meme coins. We're looking at the 24-hour column and the 7-day column. Every single one is in the red. Like one coin's in the green on the week, the coup, another one, then red. 98% of coins pretty much in the meme sector are in the red. If there's any silver lining, at least the 1-hour column is mostly in the green. But anyway, so what is going on? Why is pretty much every altcoin on the planet down? ETH is down, Solana's down. Bitcoin's kind of holding flat, but everything else is down. Well, three macro events are going on right now to combine to make the perfect storm of problems. So number one is the Israel-Iran war has entered a second week with renewed strikes. Now, when the first strikes were made about 9 days ago, a lot of people were hoping it was kind of just going to be a bluff or a one-off thing and the war just wouldn't really develop into anything bigger. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. The war has increased in intensity, and now it's looking more and more likely like the U.S. might have to become involved in some capacity. War, in case you're not familiar, is just universally terrible for crypto, for stocks, for Bitcoin, for everything. I mean, when Russia, Ukraine, when that happened in 2022, that was literally the one catalyst that sent us into an 18-month crypto winter. That marked the top right before that happened. And what else? Hamas, October 7th, 2023, that sent us, the market nuked for about 3 or 4 weeks right after that, not quite to the effect of Russia, Ukraine. But the bottom line is that war is never a good thing. Macro event number two. Summer starts literally today or yesterday, June 20th. Summer is typically almost always a poor performing time in crypto. Just not enough people are in front of the charts. They're on vacation. They're sitting by the pool. They're on the beach. They're taking a hike. They're doing outdoorsy things. Whereas, in November or February, March, April, when there's bad weather, most people are just locked in front of their computer, in front of the charts, trying to make money. And that is when crypto rises. So summer, even though the weather's great, it's not good for your bags. Macro event number three, we're in the middle of a weekend right now. Weekends almost always dip in crypto, but this isn't just any weekend. This is, where I'm from, the Northeast, Boston, this is the first sunny, hot weekend we've had all year. Every single weekend has been rainy and crappy. Last weekend was literally 55 degrees and cloudy and rainy, just not good. So today, it was about 85, tomorrow 95, Monday 89, Tuesday 101, yesterday it was in the 90s and sunny. We haven't had this weather. It's the same thing in New York and Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., up and down the East Coast, highly populated areas. So again, people are just outside, not in front of the charts, volume is drying up. So more specifically, how Toshi stacks up against the competition. So on the week, Toshi is down 22%, not great. That's pretty rough. We're at 170 million market cap currently. So for a large MC meme, that is a pretty big 1 week drop. But again, if we look at the 7-day drops of all the memes across all chains, the average seems to be about 15%, anywhere in the 10 to 20% range. There's Toshi, 22, Giga Chad down 26%. Now if we see how it stacks up against the base chain memes, we can see base chain is just getting hammered. All memes are getting hammered, but base chain a little bit more so. So Brett is down 50%. It's not quite as bad because Brett was kind of nuking like 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. They were pumping a month ago going into their Bitcoin Vegas Brett themed party. So then naturally it pulled back about 2 weeks ago. So then it wasn't going to go down quite as much this week. There's Toshi, 22%. And Deegan is down 23%. Ski Mask Dog down 22%. Keyboard Cat down 22%. Ponky down 18%. So I see like one coin that is down anything less than 15%. So it kind of goes back to this tweet here I put up in my last video. Base chain memes are doing what base memes always do. Pump massive for 7 to 21 days and do nothing for the next 5 to 6 months repeat. Unfortunately, I am seeing this. I'm seeing Solana memes typically pump 3 to 4 times a year, like 4 times in a good year. Base chain memes never pump more than twice a year. They get like the October pumps and then at most one other pump maybe in March or April, something like that. But other than that, it's a good 6 months in between pumps, or it's just slow and steady, and you got to be patient, but I know it's hard. Now let's see what the community thinks. Are people flustered and annoyed, or are they, just encouraging and preaching patience, encouraging people to hold? Let's see, hit my goal of 20 million Toshi last night. So this viewer used the opportunity to actually buy the dip and increase his bag. Very nice. Similar sentiment from this community member. Just a matter of time before Toshi breaks the downtrend and goes on the upside. Add to your bag and dollar cost average in. Daily reminder that we are sending Toshi to 69 billion market cap. Like if you see the vision, so we got some positive people here. Now, there are some negative posts. Obviously, people have a right to be. This is Twitter, freedom of speech, and the market's down a little bit. This guy said, Toshi is crazy. I tried to warn people, but they just kept bull posting. So he showed some TA that, we've broken the downtrend, the 3 touch points, 1, 2, 3. In general, you want to stay across above that diagonal line. So Toshi fell below it, which is generally bearish thing, but every other meme coin also fell below its 3 touch point line, whatever that line is called. So I don't know. What else do we have here? Toshi, don't give up now. You've worked so hard to lose this easy. Hold Toshi. If you can't hold Toshi, I'm guessing you have a hard time holding a fork, a job, a baby, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a conversation, or anything for that matter. Well said, well said. This post should have way more traction than this. That's just very well written. The market is dumping. I don't care. I'm staking more Toshi. Staking meaning you are holding it for a long period of time. Like if you do, that just shows commitment. Just bought the dippity dip on Toshi. You should too. What else do we have here? I'm putting faith in Toshi and the cat and the community, etc. So the community is by and large 95% bullish. And then the Toshi official Twitter page sort of agrees with the sentiment that you just have to ward off the fear and be patient, even though it is easier said than done. I'll admit that. But meme right here, no fear, no mercy, only Toshi. Base's Blue Guardian fighting off the forces of evil, the bears. The ticker is Toshi, deep in the woods, conviction burns brightest. They're enjoying their summer, having a little camping trip. And then don't forget, Robinhood, they did put up this big tweet about 3 days ago. Catch our biggest crypto announcement of the year. Tune into Robinhood Presents to catch a token on June 30th. So that's 9 days from now. And they put up this tweet of a cat, and there's a crypto announcement specifically. So could they be, listing some cat coins like Toshi? We shall see. And then also June 30th, that sort of coincides with ETH cans, which starts June 30th and goes through, I believe, July 3rd. So it looks like they're definitely timing some big Ethereum-based announcement. Toshi is based in, which is Ethereum compatible. Some sort of meme coin announcement. Maybe they'll just list a bunch more cat memes. I don't know. That's it for now, guys. Anyway, Toshi Army, say hi down below. Drop a comment. Hit the like and subscribe button. I will be back later in the new video. Bencrypt signing out. Catch you later.